Hey guys, what is going on? I go by the name of Pete on the Beat. This video will be like full day of eating video on 1 meal a day plan. Basically I'm about to show you what I ate yesterday on Sunday, and in this video I would like to show you how I prep a typical meal that I prefer to consume. All of the food choices are mostly oriented for bodybuilding. As well, they're oriented to keep my blood sugar levels stable and provide these long-lasting sustainable levels of energy throughout the whole day, throughout the longer fasted period, like 24 hours or even 48 hours. So in this video I'm about to show you how I prep this meal. It's pretty simple meal. It's very healthy and extremely nutritious. Right now I'm about to show you all of the ingredients that I'm about to use. There is grass-fed steak, as you probably know if you watch my other videos, or if you watch my other cooking videos. I'm huge on grass-fed steaks and red meat for muscle building and that kind of stuff. I use some sweet potatoes for the resistant starch and tons of organic vegetables. So the other ingredients that I use, basically the vegetables, are parsley, some organic spinach and salad rocket, carrots and some green pepper. And as long as for the seasonings, I use the sea salt, the traditional sea salt. Nowadays I find that I use more and more the traditional version of sea salt because the Celtic sea salt is like extremely rare, and on the other hand it's pretty expensive. Like in my personal opinion, this is the most expensive salt that I can get my hands on, if I can put it like this, and it's pretty difficult to get my hands on here where I'm based. Anyway, before I start, I would like to point out another detail, that nowadays I prefer to use more and more cooking with water. I prefer to replace the wok pan with under pressure cooker, the typical under pressure cooker. It's nothing fancy, because in the end of the day the wok pan is great. I still use it here and there, but it is actually Teflon covered, and I do believe for myself this is not the best choice, and I personally prefer to use a lot of water, a lot of steaming. For me personally, it definitely makes a difference on the next day. I do believe I feel better. I do believe that I'm able to absorb all of the nutrients a lot better. So first thing that I'm about to do is to prep the water for the soup. Because the whole meal is based around the soup and some form of a salad with steamed veggies, the sweet potato and the steak. Another thing that I would like to point out is the fact that I already have my steak prepped in the under pressure cooker, like boiled steak. As I've mentioned, I prefer to use a lot of water on my meats and on my veggies. So the first thing that I'm about to do is to prep the water, and while I'm prepping the water, I will cut all my veggies on relatively like not that small pieces. You're probably able to see this. And when I chop everything, I'm gonna wash the organic spinach and the salad rocket. And here I would like to point out that I prefer to consume the spinach raw. I ain't gonna chop the spinach, I ain't gonna throw it in the soup. And the reason for this is because I do believe it tastes a lot better. So after I'm done with the veggies, and after I got the soup going and everything, I'm about to prep the sweet potatoes. If you watch my other videos, then you're probably already familiar with the fact that I prefer to bake my sweet potatoes with using baking paper instead of simply bake them and simply like use the aluminum foil, because the aluminum foil like sticks, and I believe it's a lot difficult to remove the aluminum foil because it's pretty messy in my personal opinion. And this is the first reason why I go with the baking paper. The second reason why I go with the baking paper is the fact that I do believe I'm able to remove it a lot easier, but I also do believe that it helps to cook the sweet potatoes from the inside a lot better. Yeah. So right now I'm about to use this cooker. I talk a lot about this cooker in my other videos, but in order to give you a better explication of what is the exact piece of equipment, of cooking gear, if I can put it like this, that I use, is basically extremely similar to the Dr. Markova's Markova cooker. If you're interested in my videos, if you're interested in healthy living, if you're interested in Omad, 1 meal a day plan, intermittent fasting, ketogenesis, basically being able to perform at your best, kicking ass and that kind of stuff, then you're probably already familiar with Dr. Mercola. He's podcaster, writer, and PhD, I think, and whatnot. He has a podcast with Ori Hofmeister, which is probably the top-notch master of the Omad, the inventor of the warrior diet and author of the book The Warrior Diet. So this cooker that I use is basically the exact same cooker such as the Mercola cooker. If you're familiar, if you're not familiar, you can simply Google Mercola cooker or Ronson Easy Cook and you're gonna be able to find out the exact piece of gear that I'm talking about. While I'm baking the sweet potatoes and I got the soup and everything, I'm gonna prep the whole dish when everything is done, and I'm about to show the final product. And I would like to point out that I'm about to show one serving or one portion, if I can explain it like this. But typically what I do, or what I prefer to do basically, is to have double or triple portion, double or triple serving, and this is basically what I eat for the whole day, 1 meal a day. And I'm gonna give you a caloric and macronutrient breakdown for one serving, and you're gonna be able to do your calculations on your site in order to figure out what will be the right percentages that you want to consume for your lifestyle and for your diet. So this is how everything looks. This is the final product. Here I would like to point out that nowadays more and more often I prefer to have the water from the soup separately in this like soup cup. I don't know how to call this, soup cup or soup type of a bowl cup. I don't know really how to call this. There's my steak, pre-boiled steak, there is the spinach, and there are the veggies from the soup. I will sprinkle a bit more salt on top of the spinach, but for the most part, as you can probably see, I will not chop the spinach, I simply washed it. And this is how I prefer to consume it. This is organic baby spinach, it's my favorite. And yeah, this is basically it. So yeah guys, this is everything I wanted to show you in this video. I definitely recommend you and encourage you to give this meal a try, and simply pay attention to how the meal tastes. On one hand, you have to enjoy your food, I always talk about this. Then pay attention to how you're gonna be able to process the whole meal. And of course, the most important thing, I definitely encourage you to pay attention how you feel on the next day. This is the most important thing. Measure your blood sugar levels. If you have the Precision Extra ketone meter, measure your blood ketones level throughout the whole day. But in the end of the day, the most important thing is pay attention to how you feel on the next day. Pay attention to things such as, are you able to perform at your best? Do you have like mood swings on the next day? Do you have some forms of doubt about yourself, doubt about your success and that kind of stuff? For me personally, this meal is great, if not amazing. I feel great on the next day, no doubt, no anxiety. My blood sugar levels are stable. I do not have any side effects. I'm able to train twice a day. I'm able to do whatever I want to do during the whole day. I'm not sleepy. I do not have like brain fog and that kind of stuff. No blood sugar dysregulation. And this is the main reason why I consume this meal or similar to these meals on the day-to-day basis. And of course, this is the main reason why I show this meal to you guys, because in the end of the day, I truly believe that the food I've showed you is a great option, a great choice for someone who really wants to live the 1 meal a day, the Omad lifestyle, and of course for someone who wants to build muscle and get those gains. You know, 1 meal a day plan plus gains, the best combination possible. So yeah, I digress, sorry for this. I'm gonna wrap it up for now. I would like to thank you for watching this video. Please give me some comments down below, maybe share your experience with the meal. Let me know how you feel on the next day after consuming the meal. Let me know if the meal tastes good accordingly to your personal preferences, accordingly to your taste. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up for now guys. I would like to thank you for watching this video. Please stay tuned for more. Have a nice one. Peace and I'm out, and good work with cooking the best foods for your 1 meal a day plan. Peace!